Everybody, my name is David. Thank you for tuning into today's Q&A videos. These are question and answer videos where I'm answering everyone's questions from the last Q&A videos. I do this every single Monday, so if you have a question, go on the very last video I did on the last Monday, and which this video right here, go down below and ask me anything you want, and I'll answer them in the next Q&A video next Monday. Welcome new subscribers. Channel's growing fast. Hello everyone. Thank you for subscribing. Please ask questions. Amongst all the other content videos I have and stuff, these are question and answer videos where I make sure I try to answer every single person's questions in these videos, okay? So please ask questions. Thank you. And all I ask from all of you guys is please give us your location. We want to know where you guys are at. It helps to know how far narcissism reaches. It helps people in this community not feel so alone, to know that there's other people like them suffering, okay? So please tell us where you're located. Thank you. And also, I made a video quite a while ago about Shane's Law petition. Shane committed suicide because a narcissist was smear campaigning him and his wife so bad that he couldn't take it anymore. The narcissist was trying to convince everyone that he was smear campaigning the narcissist. That's what a smear campaign is, right? So it became so intrusive into his life and all parts of his life, he couldn't take it anymore, didn't know what to do, no help out there for him, so he took his own life. So somebody started a petition to start what's called Shane's Law, to make these people accountable, but more so to prevent this from happening. Society is decaying because of the internet. Smear campaigns are prevalent everywhere. And they're becoming more and more acceptable. This kind of nasty, targeting, aggressive, abusive behavior is becoming more and more acceptable. So Shane's Law is going to help stop this. Okay, so please, if you could, go down in the description box. I have a link to it. Just go there and all you have to do is sign it. Really appreciate it if you could. Thank you very much. And if you want, I keep getting questions about it and how they can help and stuff. Spread the word. I'm just still a small channel, so there's other bigger channels out there that don't know about this. If you could just tell them about Shane's Law petition, you can put this video in a link in the comment section, ask them to support it. That'd be great. Thank you. So let's get started. First question is from Irazi. Sorry, I'm saying it wrong. I know I am. Oh, maybe one of those were right. I'm sorry. You're from Oaxaca, Mexico. Hello. Why is my still husband said he won't reconcile with me, but he is looking and contacting my family and friends? I'm in San Diego, but I'm originally from Oaxaca, and this person, my husband, traveled there and contacted them. Why? Well, obviously I wouldn't know. My guess is if he's a very controlling person, it sounds like he's trying to control the people around you. So when a narcissist, a sociopath, psychopath, believes that they can't control you anymore, they begin to control the people around you. And that's what smear campaigns are. Just what I was talking about, smear campaigns. That's why I'm so big on smear campaigns. Not just because I'm being massively smear campaigned, because I'm seeing the actual damages and stress it's causing all kinds of people. And like I said before, it's decaying society. It's becoming acceptable, and it should not be acceptable. Aggressive, attacking, abuse is gross. Okay? So I'm sorry you're going through this. Like I said, my guess is he's not controlling you, so he's trying to control people around you. So it's very important right now to realize that you are the person that matters, okay? And how you feel is more important than what other people think about you. I know that's hard. Talk to the people you're worried about him contacting. Talk to your family and the people that you really care about. Be calm and tell them what's going on. And you ask very nicely. You say, I don't like this person. This person's not in my life anymore. This person was not good to me. And I'm asking you, please do not have any kind of contact with this person. Thank you. That's all you can do. After that, if they still keep contacting, you need to decide what's good for you, what's the best thing for you. And if it doesn't feel good, you have to take care of that. And you do what you have to do to make it feel better, okay? I'm really sorry. Just don't give in, okay? This is not the time to respond to him now because you're really upset. That's what he wants. You just keep going. Eventually, he's going to give up because he's not going to get anything from you. He doesn't want things from your family and friends. He wants something from you. That's why he's doing this through them, because he can't get it from you directly. He can't control you anymore, and that's good. It's a sign you're doing something right. keep going. I'm sorry. Find support. Find people to help you, okay? Good luck. Shell from Chicago, hello. Hi, David. After my narc brutally discarded me, I was very worried that I might also be a narcissist. I was relieved only after extensive research and retrospection. Why do abuse victims think that they are just like their abusers? Well, Shell, that's amazing, isn't it? That they won't look at anything they do, and we're willing to, own everything, aren't we? And this was trained. You were trained to do this by your parents. You were taught to do this by your parents. And, let's just talk about this relationship, okay? I won't go back any further. What do they do? What did she do, right? I mean, first of all, anyone can understand or recognize they're in a horrible, toxic relationship. So you were in a horrible, toxic relationship, and did she take any ownership? Any accountability? Any responsibility for it? No. Your fault, Shell. You're crazy. You're gross. You did it. It's all your fault. Why do you do this to me? You're no good. So she trampled down your pride. She created a bunch of shame. You're a bad person. She told you it was all your fault. Right? So you trying to figure out what went wrong. I'm going to look at myself. What did I do? Which is a good, healthy thing to do. But you were just manipulated and gaslighted and all these things from her. So it's going to mess you up. You're going to think that you did everything and it's all your fault. And it's not. It takes two. And it's the other extreme that people have too, where they blame the fingers all at the narcissist. I was with a narcissist, so I'm okay. It's all their fault. No. It took two. There's two of you, right? So that's the other spectrum, the other side of it, we take it all. and that's not good to do either. So I'm glad you figured out that you're not a narcissist. And I hope that makes sense as to why you might feel that way. They say narcissists, borderline, sociopaths, with them long enough, you can start to feel like them. And I think that's just the chaos, the chaotic, emotional dysregulation, all these things, right? And it upsets you. Just being around somebody who has massive panic attacks and anxiety will make you anxious. Okay? Hope that makes sense. And another question from Michelle. Does a cluster B disorder person still have the right to bear arms? If a spouse is a legal registered gun owner with a FOID card, but he or she is later diagnosed to have a narcissistic personality disorder, what should the loved ones do about this person's Second Amendment right? And question 2, of all the notorious murderers and serial killers that we know of, do you know which ones were officially diagnosed to have a cluster B personality disorder? So the first question, I believe, and I could be wrong, I believe that personality disorders don't qualify someone's Second Amendment right to be taken, which is the right to bear arms. In this country, in the United States, it's a right. We have a right to bear arms. So it's not a privilege or anything like that. It's a right. So you have to take that right away from someone. There needs to be a very big cause. And one is felonies. You have felonies, you can't own guns. Misdemeanor, I think, in the last 4 years, maybe, could be wrong. And another one is, I believe it's being admitted in a psychiatric hospital, needing psychiatric care, things like this. But I don't believe personality disorders qualify, because that's not insane. It's not crazy. It's just disordered. But I don't know. That's actually something to look into. And you could look that up. You could look up your state, local, national laws. Of all the notorious murders, I don't know. I don't remember. I've watched a lot of shows about serial murders when I was studying psychopathy, and I don't remember who was officially diagnosed, but I do know that many doctors have studied many serial killers, and almost all of them are psychopaths, if not every single one. You've got murderers who murdered on emotional reaction, because they always use this example, the man who walked in on his wife cheating on him and he killed her. It's still a murderer, still punishable and all that, but it's not the serial murderer who murders for a purpose, for a cause of his own, you see? So, I mean, serial murders, you can almost guarantee they're all psychopaths, antisocial personality disorder. I think. I mean, some might just be totally insane, sure, but serial murders means they didn't get caught for a while, so they're doing it, you know, a way to not get caught. So I don't know how crazy they are, right? I don't know if that helps, but thanks for the question. Thank you. Anna from Paris. Hello, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Anna. I have a friend who literally eats my energy. Every talk with her takes almost 1 hour and are about nothing. I feel only empty. Even if she doesn't do anything openly offensive, I don't feel really respected. When I don't pick up, she continues to call even from different phones, and she looks for me by my family. I have enough, and it makes me tired by the same time. I feel guilty. Have we right to finish a relation when we feel that it takes away our energy? You have the right to finish a relationship with anyone anytime you want. It's all of our rights, isn't it? It's our right. It's usually not the best thing to do to get rid of relationships, but I mean, my suggestion is, Anna, talk to her, talk to your friend, tell her how you feel. Try not to be accusatory. You do this, you do that, you do that. I feel like this, I feel this way, I feel that way. When you do this, I feel this way, you know, and I don't care for it and I don't like it. I'm asking you, please stop. Try that first. If she's a narcissist, it will be, you know, a bunch of BS, okay, and then do it again. Or, what are you talking about? You're the one that does this, blah, 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 you know. It's, but it's worth, you know, if you care about this person and the relationship, that's what you should do. If you don't care about this person, you don't care about this relationship, you get nothing from it, and all you do is give, and all you do is feel is drained, and your energy's gone, blah, 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 and you feel bad. Why do you want a relationship with her? It's okay. You don't have to. Nothing mandates that we have to have relationships with people. Okay, Anna? So, I mean, ask yourself, what do you get out of it? Meaning, is there some reciprocation? I talk, she talks, I talk, she talks. No, she just talks, right? A lot of people deal with this. I deal with a lot of clients with their friends afterwards, and it's like you have a friend that you are there for, and you call and you contact, but yet, you know, they play games. They don't call you back. But when they do call you back, it's just me. Talk your ear off. You never get to say anything. And then, you know, they don't ask you about you, or at the very end they ask, how's your life? Okay, great, see ya. You know, I get rid of people like that. Why not? Yeah. But you have the right to end any relationship you have. Yeah. Okay? It's all about how you feel. Not about the other person. It's about you. It's about how you feel. Okay? Thanks. Jay Strada. Hi, David, and Merry Christmas. Hello. Merry Christmas. As I'm watching your video, my son comes up to me and says, Grandma has more gifts to drop off. She'll be here soon. Well, a couple days ago, she stopped by, dropped off some Xmas gifts. Then prior to that, came by to give my husband a birthday gift. And out of those 3 times, didn't say one word to me. Why is she doing this? Any other Christmas, my mom would yell out to everyone, I'm not buying gifts for anyone because I'm broke. Or if she did buy gifts, she would say, I hate Christmas shopping, and gives us terrible gifts. Now in the past week, comes to my house 3 times, showering me and my family with gifts. Well, this is what I told you. She wants something. She may feel she's losing you or someone else in the family. They may hate us, but they need us. So I know often, right? They're showing that they just hate you, but why do they keep coming around? Why are they buying me a Christmas present, right? They need something. They're getting something from you that they want to keep getting. They're afraid of losing you or someone else in the family. And this is what they do. That's my opinion, I think. Hope that helps. Good luck. Nicola from Denmark. Hello. Do you have any idea why my DPDX has a lot of compassion and empathy for me? Then we talk about my bad childhood. She can also get very angry if some other person does something unfair to me. She also gets sad if we see something bad on TV, like homeless people or just things that normal people get sad about. But she is most of her time treating me extremely unfair, and she's very cool and manipulative to me. Doesn't she know she is abusive? It feels like she is 2 different people, like a schizo. Crazy, I know, huh? Yeah, I know. Borderlines feel that way. And there's actually a connection between schizophrenia. They'll often have schizophrenic people in their family. So realize that borderline personality disorder is based about trauma, okay? They've been very, very traumatized. They have no emotional regulation. So emotional triggers, you guys get them, they get them. So, I mean, literally anything can be an emotional trigger to a borderline. Anything. Crying. Someone crying. And it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be empathy. There's different kinds of empathy. There's affect empathy. There's emotional empathy, logical empathy. There's, you know, I may not feel someone else's pain, but I logically know that that would hurt. Okay? She may not have that, so she can hurt you and doesn't bother and abuse you and other people, but then other things trigger her own emotional reaction. So, you know, some of the stuff she sees, the people in pain, just triggers her own pain, I think. And I don't think that takes empathy. I don't think so. I think that just triggers her own emotional response to things in life, which doesn't take much. That's my guess. Hope that makes sense. Ask me more questions if it doesn't. Thank you. Carlos from Guatemala, Central America. Hello, Carlos. Thanks, David, for the help. And remember, survivors, let go, move forward, never look back. 3 months ago, my ex-narc discarded me in a very mean way. 1 month later, she made 3 triangulation attempts with her new supply. She got me once. After that, I took the decision to block her from everywhere, and I found the term narcissist and started studying and helping myself. Good. On Christmas Eve, my ex-narc contacted my mother. After 7 months in silence with some happy holiday BS. So my mom blocked her, no reply, and guess what? Her sister, after 9 months in silence, sent me a similar message to me. I just replied with emoticons, and hours later she tried to start a conversation with me, never reply, and honestly, I thought it was my ex-narc. So that's possible, and why? Do I have to block the sister too? Thanks. Well, what I was saying earlier, that when people can't, when a control freak can't control you, they try to control the people around you. So that's kind of, I think, what's going on here. And all of this is inappropriate. All of this is boundaries. Relationship is over. I don't see a reason why, especially when it's bad and abusive, accusations back and forth, but you still need to be in contact with family members. No way. No way. Come on. And you know, they're not, whoever this is, her or her and her mom, or her and her mom and her sister, or whoever, they're not being respectful to you and your family. I mean, what do they want? Right? To throw you under the bus some more? But your question is, do I have to block the sister too? Well, it seems like it. Why not? Does it feel bad to block someone? Feel like a bad person or something? I mean, if you ignored her and she doesn't message you anymore, then you don't need to block her. If you ignored her and she keeps messaging you, just block her. Because that is wrong. That's gross. That's total stepping over people's boundaries. If someone asks you not to contact them anymore and you do, or someone ignores you and you keep contacting them, come on. Just stop. So if she's not going to stop, then block her. Right? Thanks. Brandon from Phoenix, Arizona. Hello, Brandon. Do you know why my ex-narc would always post on social media but never, ever would post anything of us together or anything about me? I have also never seen her post about her other relationship partners. Okay, so your ex doesn't post anything about relationships at all. So let's just, black and white thinking. If you're talking non-narcissist, why? Well, because she doesn't want to divulge and be open about her relationships with people on social media, which is pretty good. Narcissist, why? My guess, to always appear available. How's that sound? Does that sound about right? I don't know. I don't know her. Just a guess. Thanks. Let's see, where are we? You know, I think I'm going to stop here. I'll answer one more. Sarah. Hi, David. So my second question would be, and your first question's on here somewhere after this. How does one process feelings and emotions properly? From Essex, United Kingdom. Thank you, Sarah Jane. So I say this all the time, right? I say narcissists and borderlines and can't process emotions properly, feelings, emotions. So how do you do that? Well, I think what I'm trying to say and what's important to know is we're taught how to, one way or another. And what most of us have been taught is through emotional neglect is, parents need to pay attention to your emotions when you're a child. And that's how you do. If they pay attention to your emotions, you pay attention to your emotions. If they don't pay attention to your emotions, we tend to not pay attention to our emotions. Because emotions become too much for us to handle as children. And they become scary and bad and sad and depressing and negative. And we don't want to feel those, so we try to hide from them and numb them and all this stuff. So it begins with giving it attention. Okay? It begins with just acknowledging, and even the bad ones, especially the bad ones, they don't go away. If you guys haven't noticed, right? They don't just go away, do they? Or you may forget about them eventually, and then they come back and something like that. So it's dealing with, a bad emotion or a bad thought, bad dreams, all that. It's your brain saying, deal with this. So just give it attention. You'll be amazed at how just giving bad, negative feelings and emotions attention, you start doing that, after a while you see it right away, it calms you down. Your brain's finally saying, okay, finally, they're going to take care of this. So simply, you have a feeling. What is it? What is that? Our emotions are our body reacting, and our feelings are awareness of what it is. So a lot of people, borderlines, don't do this. Borderlines say, oh, my body's doing this, and I just want to feel better. They don't even know what this is. Very common for borderlines to be excited about something, but don't know why. Honestly, they don't know if they hate it, love it, want to hit it, want to kiss it, they don't know. It just excites them. Ooh, I can't handle this too much. I need something to feel better. Okay? So, very simply, what is this? What is this? What is this that's happening to me? Oh, it's this. Okay, that's awareness. That's feelings. And then now we do something about it. Why do I feel this way? What can I do about it? Right? It's just doing it. It's just trying. It's giving it attention. It's the not processing feelings and emotions properly. It's just simply not doing it. It's not trying. There is no process. Right? It's just, this feels bad. Ugh. Ignore it. Can't do that. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. I hope that makes some sense. Please ask me some more questions if you have some more. Thanks, Sarah. And I'm going to stop there. And part one. And if you can, please help me, guys, by voting, commenting, sharing, posting this to get this information out there for people who need it. And part two is coming up soon. Thank you. Love you yourself first, and I'll see you soon. Bye.